Hello. Um, let's finish off Morrowind. It's probably going to be a short stream. Whee! And
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them. You there! The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly. Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
I'm looking into someone for Lord Vivek.
Lord Vivek, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander.
What kind of help do you need?
Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to find my brother.
And who's your brother?
My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his ambassador. I act as a go-between among the tribes. Chodala wants to unite the Dunmer and calmly end the era of the bickering houses. He hopes to convince the tribes to follow his lead.
So, what do you need me to do?
Head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. Otherwise, see if you can find out what he was doing in there and where he's gone. Chodala went to meet with the Red Exiles leader and hasn't returned. If I enter the camp and have to kill any of those foolish outcasts, it could have serious repercussions for our negotiations. No, just our tribe, the Urshilaku, though he's respected by most of the other Ashlanders for his wisdom and strength of will. He does hope to unite the tribes in a common cause, however. That's one of the reasons we've gathered here at Aldrin. My brother and I have always worked to help our people and improve the Ashlander way of life. He used to believe that peaceful negotiation was the best path to accomplish this. Recently, however, things have become different. He's almost like...
Like what?
No, that's not something I'm ready to talk about with an outsider. Perhaps after you prove your trustworthiness and willingness to help us, then we can discuss my brother. That's not our goal, but the tribes will defend themselves if necessary.
Notes on the meeting with Chodola, Nerevarine and wielder of Sunura, compiled by Tribe Dakan. Kund-Ud, that, alright. Kund-Ud greeted Ashkan Chodola as Gulakan, pronunciation, I swear to God, Yush Zashten, and Nibapor. The fire breather looked on. Chodola displayed no fear and showed Kund-Ud a level of respect rarely given to tribal outcasts. We had lent him the use of a small war band of red exiles, but now he was here to negotiate a more permanent arrangement. Chodola began the meeting by explaining his plans for tribal unification, stressing that there was a place for the red exiles in his unified vision. Kund-Un demanded to know why the red exiles should even consider returning to the tribes that banished them. Chodola appeared thoughtful before he replied, because you are Ashlanders, and our blood calls one to another. Then Chodola demonstrated the power of the staff our warband helped him acquire. He called the staff Sunura. Sunura grants me the strength of a god, Chodola said, striking a stone with the tip of his staff so that the stone cracked like the shell of an egg. Kund-Un ordered his champion, Gulakan Zashten, to put the blasphemous Ashkan in his place. But no matter how many times her sword lashed out, it never once touched or pierced Chodola's flesh. What kind of creature are you? Kund-Un demanded. I am the Nerevarine, Chodola proclaimed, and Kund-Un, Gulakan, Zashten, and Nipapor prostrated themselves before him. The red exiles shall be my enforcers. Yus Zashten shall be my champion, Chodola declared. Prepare yourselves for my return. I have much work for you to do. Where are you going, Nerevarine? Kund-Un asked. I need to meditate upon our next course of action, Chodola said, then have a meeting with the wise woman, Davrosi, and to ratify my claim as the Nerevarine. Chodola departed, and Gulakan I don't even, went with him, thus ending the meeting. I'm gonna steal this stuff. Take all this stuff. Yeah.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp. Did you find my brother?
No, but I found this record of his meeting with the Red Exiles leader.
Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. I can't believe my brother would be so brazen.
He called himself the Nerevarine. Do you know what this means?
It means that Chodola really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions. Chodola discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's the Nerevarine, and incites the tribes, while I try to keep them all from doing anything rash. All I know is that his new power frightens me. Chodola returned from a sojourn in the wilderness more vital. Chodola says his new...
A fellow outsider in this inhospitable sea of ash. I wonder if we might help each other.
Hold on.
Chodala discovered. You don't know? I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander. And the House Elves so the Nerevari, while the prophecy of... He uses an Ashkon's words to plant dark ideas. Chodala stopped confiding in me, but he's still my brother. I don't know where he goes to meditate. Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view.
Where am I supposed to go to meditate? Or where is Shola going? I don't remember this quest too well.
Keep it down. You'll wake the day. I try not to be superstitious. That brings bad. Who's got a whetstone?
Hold on. Give me a second here. right, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out because I'm not figuring it out anytime soon. I'm not figuring it out anytime soon. But before I do that, I want to get this quest.
Drellith Hileron of House Redoran at your service. Though I doubt I'll be very useful here. This is Ashlander country, and they've made it clear I'm not welcome. It's my fault, really. I made a mess of their customs when I arrived.
All right, what happened?
I'm researching for my family's ancestral tomb, you see. My research led me here, to Aldrin. It's hard to believe, but I think my family may have settled here for a time. When I arrived, I immediately started asking questions. I was overzealous.
All right, so now they refuse to help you.
Unfortunately, yes. I wonder if we might aid each other. Despite my missteps, I do know. First, pay respect to Farseer.
Your footsteps are as loud as a Kaguri's. What is it you want, Outlander?
I've come to pay my respects, Farseer.
Have you now? Then you have my thanks, and my curiosity also. Outsiders rarely show us such respect. When they do, it is always because they want something. What do you want, I wonder?
Only your blessing to participate in honoring the first Ashkan.
Remarkable. You would honor our ancestors. Very well. I give you my blessing. You hesitate. Shall I explain? For Ahemusa, an ashen fern. For Erebinimsum, the weapon of an exile slain by your hand. For Urshilaku, the bones of a Gwar returned to ash. And for Zainab, the hidden treasure of a Kwama queen. We will see. Yes, though becoming is a clumsy word for it. Every daughter of Veloth has worth.
You're the hero who defeated Alexandra Canal at Vivek's Antlers.
All right. Let's get out of here. Bing.
You surprise me, outsider. All here assembled say you are both brave and courteous, a hero worthy of praise. Yet, I still sense a hidden motive. You showed us respect, so I will do the same by asking you directly. What? I do not know this name, Haleron, but there is an ancestral tomb nearby. It hides among the rocks to the west, beyond the fire river we call Drura. I would not go there, outsider. Tombs are like guars. Left untended, they grow... No, but I have...
That was some first-rate diplomacy. You're practically a clan friend already. I saw you speaking to the wise woman. What did she say? No surprise there. Without communion, our ancestors grow agitated. We Dark Elves tend to be prickly in life. We're doubly so in death. I have to know if the tomb belongs to my family. Would you? What a relief. Take anything that could...
Ow.
Halt, outsider. You bear our crest, but your blood runs dry as ash. You are no Haleron. If you come as a friend, prove your intent, pay homage, or join us in death. We were nomads once. It was Saint Veloth's doing. He taught our hearts to wander. In those days, The first Ashkans called me brother. We gave our hearts to the ash, to the mountains. We linked arms with the other tribes and hunted the great Scar. With my spear, I struck the final blow. All of Veloth's children embraced in triumph. Then, everything changed. After Scar fell, my people cried out for the quiet life, with crops and strong houses. We silenced our Velothi hearts and settled beside the Fire River. Scar provided with chitin and meat. We thrived. There was peace for a time, then bloodshed. The first Ashkans grew old and died. New Ashkans took their place, with souls dark as pitch. They painted their faces and slaughtered us, with our home and history lost. The last of the Hilerons left the wastes in silence. You've paid your respects and listened, even as my family tries to kill you. Your heart is pure. Come, find me in my tomb. I will speak with you there. I sometimes forget the courage and vigor of the flesh. The years harden us, make us cold and suspicious. On behalf of my family, I beg your forgiveness. What brings you to our forsaken tomb? Yours is the only living heart that knows our sad tale.
You're not forgotten. Your descendant, Drillith Hilarin, sent me.
Truly? The Hileron name survives? Then there is hope for our house after all. You must take my spear and deliver it to this Drellith, as long as a member of my house.
What? What happened? Oh. My controller died. Give me a second. Give me 2 numero seconds. There we go.
I sometimes forget.
Right.
Truly? The Heleron name survives? Then there is hope for our house after all. You must take my spear and deliver it to this Drellith. As long as a member of my house carries that spear, the strength of the Heleron lives on.
All right, I'll deliver the spear and your story. You want me to tell him anything else?
Yes, tell him that Aldrin was, is, and forever shall be our home. So long as my house lives in exile, the spirits that haunt this tomb shall never know peace. Drellith must claim his share of this land. The children of Ash may have forgotten our name, but they will not have forgotten that spear, the weapon that slew the great Emperor Crab. Their wise women and far seers will know.
You're back. Just in time, too. The Ashlanders' mood has soured since you set out. I'm not sure how much longer I can linger here. Tell me, did you find anything in the tomb? Is this... By the three, this is Calderas, the Heleron Spear of Myth. I've seen illustrations, but I never thought I'd hold it in my hands. Remarkable. Did my ancestors say why he wanted me to have it? So my ancestors fought alongside the Ashlanders to bring down the great Emperor Crab. Unbelievable. But what happened to them?
The
Why did they
Ashlanders,
vanish?
the Ashlanders slaughtered them. Drenoth wants you to know that Aldrin is your home.
Yes. In the shadow of Scar, we found our home. There are few things more sacred than a dead hero's wish. I will see our home rebuilt. Wise mothers, I apologize for my haste earlier. I was simply desperate to reunite with my ancestors.
That spear, I sense... Where did you come by it?
Our mutual friend found it in my family's tomb. It belonged to my ancestor, Dranoth Hlaren.
Dranoth? Wise one. Isn't that...
Yes, the unsung. Wiped from our history when he led his kin away from the Velothi path.
You know him then? Dranoth battled Scar alongside your people, didn't he? He used this spear to fell the beast.
Yes. Dranoth's kin, your kin, were once clan friends. When Dranoth left the path, our Ashkan slaughtered him and his people. A sin that still haunts us. We rarely speak of it.
Perhaps we can make amends. I have no quarrel with the tribes, but my ancestors have claim here. Aldrin is our home.
Absolutely not. The houses claim our land, our livelihoods. They will not take Scar from us as well.
Farseer, I have no desire to displace anyone. I will welcome the Velothi people to my table. Your pilgrimages, your cairns, your celebrations, all will remain as it is. You have my word.
The sins of your great houses do not wash away the unsung's claim. The Velothi people honor the past, even when it is inconvenient. Settle here if you wish, son of Dranoth. I only pray that Scar is big enough for both of us.
Thank you, Wise One. You honor me and my ancestors. I vow to show your people equal respect.
Where am I? I'm just aggroing everybody, aren't I?
Just one frustration after another. It's about damn time you buoyant armchairs arrived. I requested assistance almost an hour ago and... Oh, hello. I was just thinking about you. You may not be a bouncing armature, but you've never disappointed me before. Perchance you're here to help?
What seems to be the problem this time, Lady Laurent?
First, my assistants from the Mages Guild disappeared without so much as a by your leave. Then, my useless manservant Stibbins vanished. Said he was going to solve the mystery, but now he's disappeared as well. And it's almost tea time. Oof, intolerable.
So what are you and your assistants doing out here, then?
We were exploring the Balfell ruins when everyone left me. I expect such behavior from the hired help, but Stibbins? He's usually more dependable than that. Locate the mages and Stibbins, then use this signal wand. I blame the Investigator Vale books I lent.
want to go back. No, no, I can't go back. You can't make me go back.
I'm down. Are you one of the mages working for Lady Laurent?
The overbearing Breton? She's working with the spiders, isn't she? She knew. She knew the spiders would take my friends. She knew they would make them dance. I had to run, you see. I had spiders, yes! Please, you have to rescue them. The spiders make them dance, but nobody can dance forever. I'd go back, but I can't. I don't dance, you understand? I won't dance! Stibbins? He's in league with the spiders. Why else don't they force him to dance? He went to join his spider masters, but he dropped his spice...
I dare say, help! Help! Merciful Stendar! That creature was positively terrifying. I did manage to find one of Lady Laurent's hirelings, though. But it's good to see you again, my friend. You'll save my lady's expedition, just as you have done in the past.
What creature are you talking about?
That horrific spider! I was using several of the inquisitive techniques employed by Investigator Vale in her fabulous stories when the largest, most terrifying spider I ever laid eyes upon sprang at me with evil intent. Even spooked the maid. It is, though she's not making much sense. Perhaps you could talk to her? Lady Laurent believed the mages absconded with her hard-earned gold. So I followed them to these ruins, and, well, I encountered the spider, and then everything went dark. No. This is embarrassing. It started talking to me. Then I swooned and passed out. Spiders have that effect on me. Oh, I must return to Lady Laurent.
No! I won't listen! I won't listen! Leave me alone, spiders! The spiders. Those damned spiders. They talk to me. They want me to dance. Mustn't. I mustn't dance with them. That would be bad. Why do you think? No, don't think. That's when they get you. They crawl into your mind. Don't let them. Oh! I must.
The spiders. They call to me. I will join the dance.
Good. You found Stibbins. Probably just got turned around in the ruins again. So tell me, what did you discover my manservant doing when you happened upon him? Did he provide an explanation as to why I'm still waiting for my afternoon tea? A talking spider? Ridiculous! Still, Stibbins has always been dreadfully afraid of the eight-legged pests. No excuse for shirking his responsibilities, though. And the mages? Did you stumble upon them while you tracked down my man? Why not? Don't tell me you're afraid of a few spiders in a dusty old ruin. Interesting. Spiders and a barrier. Some sort of spider magic? Regardless, such occurrences suggest there's more to these ruins than I presumed. A great treasure, perhaps? She heard talking spiders? Incredible. I can brew a tea to keep Stibbins from fainting. Then he can listen to the spiders and lead us.
I beg my lady's pardon. I really thought I could solve the case of the missing mages.
Ugh, whatever gave you that idea? You can barely manage not to lose my collection of combs and brushes every time you pack them.
Investigator Vale? I mean, A spider. I'm still conscious?
My tea worked! Head for the ruins and find the spider that talked to you, Stibbins.
As you command, milady. Another spider! And it's talking to me.
Follow my manservant.
Aha, you brought friends to the dance. Come in, come in.
Well, what do we have here? Now this is intriguing. Someone set up a little workshop in these ruins. Alchemy from the looks of it, though I see a few components related to Daedric magic. Dead spiders, vials, various The notes in this journal, they refer to different kinds of spiders. Mind spiders, we already know about them. It also lists pack spiders, light spiders, and exploding spiders. How exciting.
How is that exciting?
Someone is making spiders of nefarious purpose. The journal indicates that victims controlled by the mind spiders are needed for some sort of Daedric ritual. We need to find whoever is performing this ritual and... Follow me, brave assistant! I was right! It is some kind of Daedric ritual led by a Lord priest. Brave assistant!
Come to join our dance? Dance!
Stop dancing!
Shake your nethers for the mad god! The dance must not be interrupted!
Why do my feet hurt? Oh, never mind. Run!
Naturally, we will be reducing your compensation accordingly. As much as a good run from a Daedric ruin really gets the blood pumping, I wish we had been more successful. We lost a few of the apprentices, and I never did locate any relics or treasures. I suppose. I still can't figure out how the priest was able to control their minds using spiders. It's a bafflement. No need to worry. Stibbins will examine the scrolls. He's ever more durable than he appears. I know a scribe who lives near White Ridge Barrow in Skyrim. His fascination with spiders borders on obsession, but I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Stibbins, I have something I'd like you to read.
What's this? The newest Investigator Vale mystery?
Just read it out loud and tell me what it says.
Oh, a read aloud. What fun.
Just enunciate, Stibbins, and speak loudly. Anytime now, Stibbins.
This isn't the newest Investigator Vale mystery.
Read the scroll, Stibbins!
Something. Mad god flows and ebbs. Something. Call forth the tangled webs. Oh, no, that doesn't sound good.
Oh.
Really, Stibbins? You do manage to complicate the simplest tasks.
Oh, my goodness. Ow. Owie. Run away! Run away! Oh my goodness! What the hell? Run away from these mad creatures. Alright. Of course they are following me. What was it doing? Oh, yes. All right. Onwards, I say.
Rumor has it that Deep Crag Den was sabotaged by one of its own workers. Be wary, traveler. Pilgrims have been attacked on these roads. Should you encounter violence, don't hesitate to call on us. We're here to protect you.
I can handle myself, but what's the cause of these attacks?
I hope your confidence is merited. We have our hands full with the Dreg and the Ashlanders, so rescues are in short supply. Captain Artesia Naros is at the canton of Molag Mar. She can tell you more than I.
I'll speak to
Safe
her.
travel.
Oh, here's one. Mortal, do you have a moment? Let's see. Limbs, mouth closed.
Oh, that's the Infinite Archive. Never mind. Never mind.
Don't have a care. Torch mug full of tricks. His voice crackling like fire. Advice he shares conflicts. Sends little squib into trouble dire. Play, life's an adventure.
If you're passing through, pay attention. I'll say this once. Pilgrims who ignore my warning, vanish from the roads by morning. Whether you're from near or far, best keep your arse at Molag Mar.
That's an unusual way to issue a warning.
I find it best to put official notice in verse. Helps people remember, and reminds them buoyant arbingers aren't ordinators. Nobody wants to talk to them, even other ordinators. Now, if I could get someone to tell me who's if you're offering. I suspect Ashlanders are behind the disappearances, but I don't have the numbers to chase them off. If you can sneak into their camp near Molag Mar and find me proof of their involvement, I could avoid killing the Ashlanders.
Avoid killing the Ash. Okay.
the act! You have much to answer for! Is this why you sneak through our camp? To desecrate our sacred rites? Do the slaves of the false gods fear us so much they won't even face us themselves? Why are you here, Outlander? Answer truthfully. Always they blame us for their ills. If they seek our deaths, they should just come for them. These ploys and ambushes are the acts of cowards! 4 have vanished since we arrived to find your armigers building their garish shrine over our ancestral lands. I suspect they were made prisoners of the false gods. You deny it? Those who worship the 3 are devious, but if it's true that they do not seek our destruction, I will not invite it. Your pilgrims are not here. I will seek my own answers. When you have seen what I have seen, meet me at the Helan ancestral tomb. My kin remain missing. I will find them regard the burial ground. You have investigated the camps. Do you still believe we are to blame? Work of carrion animals, I thought. Now I'm not so sure. When I found the bloody tracks leading to this tomb, I heard wailing within. If one of your pilgrims disturbed the ancestor spirits, perhaps it is their I will not invade an ancestor.
Don't hurt me, please! You weren't followed, were you? The ruddy man hunts us. It lives again. It attacked our camp last night, tore poor Ilva's head off, right in front of me. The spawn of Vivek and Molag Bal. I watched for traps. I hoped they'd kill it, not us. Thought I'd never see the sky again. Thank the 3. Thank you. Ah, an Ashlander! Run, friend! I'm sorry, I just want to go home.
In hindsight, the wailing was too pathetic to have been the angry dead. What did your sniveling pilgrim? Only a fool would believe that. The mad gibberings of a scared scrib. We cannot go chasing myths. Did the weakling provide us nothing of value? What you call Glassmine, we know as an ancient dreg spawning grounds. The slaves of the false gods have disturbed these beasts. Now we all pay the price. Then we will see. The Glassmine is not far. Lead on.
above. Why does it hesitate? Do we scare you, ruddy man? It flees. It wants no part of prey that can wound it. Was that the creature the pilgrims fear? This ruddy man of legend? It is skulking. Dreg are not usually cunning. This much is true. Now that it knows we hunt it, this creature may wait us out. They will not trust. Who else, Outlander? The slaves of the false gods will never allow me to trespass their... If this creature is... It is an
That looks to be the last of them. For now. I was beginning to think the Ashlanders got you as well. Were you able to find evidence that they've been... Is that your idea of a sick joke? We have more sense of humor than the Ordinators, Outlander, but blasphemy is a line you best not cross. The Ruddy Man is an evil dealt with long ago, by Vivek himself. One of... gods! That's a smell for the ages. So this is what became of Sidra. I hope she gave a good account of herself. Suppose I entertain this theory. What am I... Then understand this. Whatever you find down there, it isn't the Ruddy Man. Vivek killed... What now? An Ashlander? Keep your distance, understand?
Peace, armatures. I must speak with the Outlander. That is all.
If you wish to hear him out, I'll permit it. But don't let
The wise women cannot say if your quarry is what you think, but they have shared their knowledge of Dreg with me. They offer a mixture to lure the creature out. Spill this in the Ruddy Man's death. It works on the Dreg. That is all I can say. You have proven yourself. Trust the wise.
I thought I changed this. Anyways.
I thought these wretched creatures would devour me. Oh, hey, Ashlyn, I didn't see you there. I just now saw you. Sorry about that. I was kind of focus-faced.
Get wrecked. Ooh, fish.
I'm alive. Thank you.
Free? You have my thanks, Outlander. That's it then? You've dealt with whatever was attacking our pilgrims? When I accepted your offer of assistance, I didn't expect you to be this thorough. Your bravery in descending into that dreg-infested mine alone and slaying whatever it was that was killing the pilgrims is commendable. The ruddy man from the sermons took the act of a god to fell, so forgive me if I don't seem convinced your beast was him. No one knows where the original carapace came from. Perhaps there were other... not a pleasing thought.
Your stench is proof enough of your deeds. Was this ruddy man a worthy foe? You have my respect, Outlander. Our fallen warriors are avenged. Tell your armigers that we will soon depart. May we never home.
Yay. All right, now I need to go over to Barrelzar's tower. Into Barzal's Tower we go.
Oh, such displeasure and disappointment. Nothing works, even though every calculation is precise. Now an interruption. How infuriating. Wait. Sometimes the great gear turns from frustration to opportunity.
Do you know anything about divine energy?
Divine energy. I'll have you know I participated in Lord Sother Seal's 9 analyses of the exalted enigmas. But we have more important matters. I'm about to determine the correlation between color and time, and I could use another set of hands.
If I help, will you answer my questions?
A reciprocal exchange. Interesting, yes. I can see the benefits of such an arrangement. Very well. Just activate the crystal.
Oh, poo. The color of the rainbow. Oh, God. Yet.
A good start. Keep going.
All right.
Not in the proper sequence. Try again. Smoke instead of light. Reaction I was hoping for.
All right.
A good start. Keep going. No. Reset the mechanism and try again. A good start. Keep going. Correct. So far, so good. Like clockwork you are. Close, very close. One more to go. Yes, I love it when the gears align. Perfect. Such are the benefits of an extra set of appendages. The energy flows freely and without disruption, allowing the rods and the pistons to align in a most pleasing manner. Thank you. Now, scent. How intriguing. I was just thinking about my former master, Sother Seal, and the experiments we conducted. He desperately sought to understand the power he and his companions attained, especially whether or not that power was temporary. Not while I assisted him. He had a tool that he used to drain away minute bits of his own divine energy to store and study. He could extract it and return it as he saw fit. Not sure what became of the tool, but here are my notes from those days. More questions? Well, Lord Sother Seal attributed curiosity to intellectual superiority. Odd question. Is a hammer a weapon? A saw? A Dwemer spring spanner?
I mean...
It was just a tool. A device crafted by Sother Seal to aid in his endless experiments.
Sooner off.
As I could imagine. Haven't a clue. Tools have a way of one.
Alright. Well, onwards.
Outlander, over here.
This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen. We have a problem here. Return to my office immediately.
A problem, you say? Shit. Run away! I need to get on the other side of this mountain. Help!
One moment. Let me finish this thought. What's this word? Oh, I wish my dear Narcissus would return so I could ask. His handwriting is atrocious. Oh well, I'll just write inky black darkness. That sounds like the nearby Drelloth tomb, of course. My employer, the famous adventurer Narcissus Dren, explores its depths, searching for hidden treasure even as we speak. I am the personal assistant to Narcissus Dren, and I know a great deal about a good many things. I found the old scroll that mentioned the treasure, after all. Narcissus, you'll check on Narcissus?
Not so loud. That creature in the next chamber is a tricky one. You must be my new apprentice. Well, let's start the lesson, shall we? You look familiar. Let me think. The cave full of Nereids? The incident with Morrowind the Cruel and the Mephala cultists? No, I remember. The Draugr incident. We helped the orcs out of a jam, as I recall. What brings you? Assistant? Oh, you mean that young Nord woman who's been hanging about? Very kind of her. But Narcissus Dren doesn't need to be coddled. I'm in the middle of a very important undertaking. There's more to this old tomb than meets the eye. She did she? Probably told you she found it. Well, I had to translate it, and from the ancient Elven, no less. Difficult, even for me. Now, before I could begin it takes more than a... Oh, it's a... I knew there was nothing to worry about.
Did you know?
Now lead on, my stalwart companion. This tomb won't explore itself. This isn't what I expected. It's rather small. This isn't right. Where's the treasure vault? The hidden chambers? This tomb deeply disappoints Narcissus Dren. Something more interesting than a boring burial chamber. Are you questioning my expertise?
Yes.
Ancient Elven is like a second language to me, and scholars across Tamriel revere my ability to make sense of historic gibberish. Still, let me see. This squiggle means tomb. Oh, wait. That's V, not D. Veloth tomb. Ooh, what's this button do? Deal with that, will you? Then talk to Elfman outside.
Narcissus shot out of that tomb so fast. Just like that time my sister laughed so hard and mead spurted out her nose. Narcissus was so excited he went to find a mage to open a portal. Told us to meet him there. Porphyry, pack up. We need to move. He did, and he told me to tell you. But why he needs your help when he has me, well, that's just beyond my comprehension. Narcissus said that he found new information. He said that the scroll was not about Drelloth tomb. It pointed toward Veloth tomb. You better get moving if you're going to help.
Sarah! What a stroke of luck. You're a warrior, yes? Of course you are. I need your help, Sarah. All is not well in Matus Arkin. Husbandry run amok. Our chief breedsman, Drovos Nelvain, created a new genus of Quama. They've proven to be very aggressive and impossible to control. When I advised caution, Drovos nearly killed me, called me an intellectually stunted poltroon.
Okay.
Drovos managed to create a royal queen egg. If the egg hatches, our native Quama will be wiped out. He's gone mad, Sarah, and all of Vardenfell may pay the price. I need you to destroy this egg. I hate that it's come to this.
There we go.
Finally! I thought you might have been eating. Is it done? Did you take care of that madman Drovos?
Yes.
Well, this has been
Hello? Is someone out there? I seem to have locked myself in. Who's out there? Oh, no, never mind. I don't care. I just want to get out of here. It's dark and it's cramped and it smells like an... I recognize that voice. I knew you'd come and find me. As for my current predicament, how was I supposed to know it was a trap? The door slammed shut and locked behind me. So, do a dark elf a favor and open the door. There's probably a button or something nearby. Now you're just trying... Ow! Something just shocked me. No! What are you doing out there? Another obstacle overcome by the great Narcissus Dren.
Really?
I find that escaping from an ancient trap really gets the heart pumping, provided it doesn't take too long, of course. Indeed, Veloth Tomb. Now we need to locate the hidden passages mentioned in this. I could tell you. Ah, yes, the old... Ooh, this might be Veloth's long sought-after right pauldron. Ooh, remarkable hanging. Early Second Era, perhaps? Now, this is a burial chamber. We just need to find the entrance to the hidden passages. According to the old scroll, there's a secret entrance that leads to the hidden passages somewhere in this chamber. I don't see any obvious lever or switch. That's too bad. Examine anything that I need to historical. Perhaps that dusty old tome will suggest I doubt there's anything related to Saint Veloth in this chamber. Still, the inscription on that pedestal might reveal something. Do give it a look, apprentice.
Okay, over there is the archer.
The brazier ignited. That's a good sign. You're a natural. Although I suppose my mentoring has honed your talent.
Nope. Nope, I just know how to solve puzzles, my guy. Okay, so...
Happy to see the ancestors aren't materializing. I find ghosts to be rather boorish. Oh, well done. Perhaps I should charge for my tutelage. We did it! On to the Undertomb apprentice. There's treasure nearby. I can practically smell it. Isn't it exciting? We're the first living creatures to set foot down here in more than 100 years. This will definitely get an entire chapter in my next book. And that surprises you. Haven't you read my books?
Nope.
This is very similar to that time I unearthed the secret chambers of the Master Thief of Elsewhere. Well, something along those lines. Nothing important in there. An ornate coffer. I'll take a look while you deal with any other issues that may arise. Keep your eyes peeled for traps, apprentice. I'm sure you can handle this.
Why do I keep doing that?
Well, that's not something you see every day. Great opportunity for you to impress me, though. I believe I see the treasure vault on the other side of this chamber. Away, foul creatures! The snake of the Drelvella, I'm sure of it!
Get away from me, asshole. He locked himself in, didn't he?
Ah, damn these trapped spaces and their tempting gaps. I hate to be a bother, but could you get me out of here, please? So good of you to notice. I'm quite proud of my ability to turn any situation into a dramatic scene for my next book. Anyway, that's a rather ungrateful attitude, after I graciously agreed to take you under my wing. If you don't let me out, however, we won't be able to use the key I found in here. I'm quite certain it opens the way. Almost certainly. I found a jeweled glove and a sturdy key. Let's see if it opens the way into the next section of the tomb. Ah, sweet freedom! Onward! You deal with this. I wouldn't want to deny you a chance to demonstrate your impressive combat prowess. So many spirits. Why they prefer tombs like this is beyond me.
Well, it is ancient Elven. I'm not your apprentice, my guy.
Tiles set in the floor.
Oh my.
I've seen this before. Panels on the walls. Do you see any differences? I suppose the order is important, but a few of the panels have fallen into disrepair. That's it. Just step in the proper order and the way will be open. Think of the stone tiles set into the floor as a giant locking mechanism. Which, of course, that's... Did you see that flash of gold? A blessing from St. Veloth for sure. Come to Narcissus, you beautiful golden head, you.
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
And look, another passage opens. That will lead to the treasure vault most assuredly. I'm just guessing, mind you. Nonsense. There are no people. To the ancient crypt! My next book is going to be a trilogy for sure! Well, this isn't at all what I expected. This place is ancient. These must be Veloth's earliest ancestors. I'll perform a thorough historical examination while you deal with any inconveniences that happen our way. Your technique to be a little more graceful than that. Look at this. Preserved bodies, not cremated ashes. A technique that predates the earliest Dark Elves. sure you can manage. Aim for the vital parts! They have to have vital parts! This is disappointing. Where's all the treasure? Nothing but some broken crates and an old well. Narcissus Dren never fails like this. I blame you, apprentice.
Why are you blaming me?
My translation was nearly perfect, so how could this be? Where are the relics? The treasure? There's nothing here but some busted old crates and a decrepit old well. No, that's impossible. Ancient scrolls lead to discovery and treasure, not disappointment. I blame you, apprentice. You obviously don't have the attitude and temperament necessary to make great discoveries. Isn't that a noble sentiment? But noble sentiments don't pay the bills or sell my books. You wouldn't understand. You have no sense of what it... Of course! Narcissus Dren and the Well of Gold! One of... I think you're right, apprentice. There's no water down there, and I definitely see a gleam of gold. Hey! I assume that was a mistake on your part. I reiterate my earlier observation. You're a terrible apprentice.
It's fun. It's fun doing that to him. All right, where am I going? Where am I going? All right. Where am I?
Warfrey, now is not the time to take a break. Narcissus will be out soon, I'm sure. It's good to see you again. Finished exploring the tomb? But that sounds like my Narcissus, always wanting to explore just one more nook and cranny. I assume he'll be along shortly.
I wouldn't bet on that. He's just a prick. That's all he is. He's just a prick. Oh God. And I got an achievement out of that. Lovely. Run away! Run away! Seriously?
You there, adventurer! Ah, my second favorite assistant. What a pleasant surprise. We may salvage this expedition yet. I'm afraid the hearts, with the exception of capable...
If I remember correctly, this is a very big dungeon, or public dungeon.
Easy does it. You're safe now. Well, if it isn't Narama's second favorite assistant. I'm assuming he told you to find me. As you can see, the situation's not ideal. Look at you. Narama wants you to snatch his stupid control rod back from that oaf Lenarman, right? Well, we've got... Well, if you're feeling... We're really doing this, huh? I hope...
Oh, Vimy. I see you're still alive. Excellent. Ah!
Oh, you're a lifesaver. Literally. Watch for steam vents up ahead. They're always useful to the fire. You right?
Since I already did this public dungeon and got all of the bosses, I think. Oh God.
Whoever you are, thank you. Lenarman went deeper into the ruin. You can catch him if you hurry.
See ya. Ow. Damn it. Oh God. I'm going to die. Why did I do that?
Starry breaches. I was beginning to lose hope. Lenarman's ahead, still struggling with Narama's control wall.
I wouldn't touch that if I were you. One moment. One down. And the other. All yours. Let's hope that rod still works, because otherwise, this will be really tedious.
Ow.
Fine work retrieving the device. Good help is so hot. Wonderful. Now, we simply tighten the capacitor, reset the tonal frequency, and... Oh. Lenormand somehow managed to crack the resonator crystal. That, of course, led to a catastrophic misalignment of the tonal assembly. In other words, this rod is useless. No, but it's not...
Holy fuck.
remarkably unimpressive.
Looks can be deceiving, my dear Vimy. This is our prize.
Hooray.
I wouldn't mind taking a look around this vault before we leave. Quite a trove we've discovered. Yet another Dwemer astrolabe. Unremarkable, I'm afraid.
And worthless. Story of our lives. And there's a Centurion head here. Why?
Without the interior machinery, I'm afraid we're left to wonder.
I do love wondering.
The Dwemer... Well, here's a gem. This coffer held something of special significance.
Let me guess. You have no idea what it was, and it's gone now.
Right, on both counts. Another successful expedition. They were excellent. I've already devised a number of experiments to test its Regret? Yes, of course.
What business do you have with the Erebonimson? You're not welcome here. No. Wait. I've seen you before, haven't I? The Outlander who gained permission to perform the sacred rite to honor the first Ashkans. You may... These are troubling times. We have the strength and the will to weather any storm, but that does not mean we should turn away potential allies when they... Return to Aldrin. Seek...
was wise of you to seek the favor of my people. Less so, perhaps, to aid the Chleron. But I suppose we shall see what comes of that in time. Is there something? I see. Yes, I have been using our time gathered here to urge the other tribes to adapt and make allies. It's vital to prepare if we want to survive the change that's to come. It hasn't been easy, but perhaps you could simply show a willingness to help the tribes, or even just a willingness to learn their ways. Go and speak. Meet with the Ashlanders.
There's an ash beetle that should... Weakness has no place in Vardenfell. Constantly test yourself. My scouts report east of our village, hiding...
We see the few. Enter and be welcome, Outlander. I wonder, however, are you willing to prove your friendship? The Shrine of Ebonanit, once lost, has emerged from beneath the ever-shifting ash. Go to the ruins and recover as many... The ruins...
Oh, okay, so it's over here. Yeah. I'll probably just record the rest of the series. That's what I'll do, just to get it over with. Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Hello. But yeah, let's find out someone who we could raid. Um, You know what? Let's go raid somebody new. Yeah, let's go raid somebody new. I've never raided her before. But she's doing a charity stream. Nope, that's it's not in her stream. In my stream. Oopsies. I almost did an oopsie. Let's see. It's hopefully I'm saying her name right or spelling her name right. But yeah, Tatsue is I think she's doing a partner push. Could be wrong though. Yeah, she's doing a partner push. So yeah, so anyways, yeah, so go drop her follower, show her the love, the support. But if you need to lurk, then that is totally fine as well. But lurking and everything like that also helps, definitely helps. But yeah, here is my Discord for anyone who wants it, where you can keep up to date on every time I go live. But yeah, yeah, I will catch you all on the next one. Like I said, I'll probably just record the rest of Morrowind, in individual episodes. So yeah, Anyways, yeah, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you all for lurking, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.